My name is Ayanda Makgoka. I'm an associate at MNS. I joined MNS in June 2020. I think when I started at MNS, that was when I started my journey. Before then, I was in the entertainment space. In the transition from the entertainment space to the legal fraternity was brought about mainly by COVID. Okay. Obviously, at the time when it was hard lockdown, the entertainment space was pretty much shut down. I did have a law degree, so I decided to then use it and pursue the legal route. My advice to the younger generation who contemplate using their law degree, I think there's a huge misunderstanding in terms of what people can do with a law degree. I think the most important thing is to educate yourself about the various occupations that you can uphold with a law degree. It's not only practice, there are a million other things you can do. Since I started this journey 3 years ago, I have a couple of milestones. I don't think I can pick one. I've worked on some of the biggest matters. Yeah, I've worked on Transnet, the 1064 issue that was dealt with at the Zondo Commission. I've dealt with the PRASA rail train issue matter. So those are some of the two very big matters that I've dealt with. Those were big milestones for me. The older generation in MNS has created a very open platform for the younger colleagues. I think usually in the legal fraternity is more of a stereotype that it's quite usually the older generation. At MNS, I think they've created an easy platform for the younger generation to grow as in the legal fraternity. Sorry. What keeps me going in the legal fraternity? I think it's important for me because I love to learn. Every day I want to know something that I didn't know before. If you have a knack for learning, I think the legal space will be great for you. If you're bored by learning, which is a bit strange, then I think you'd find it pretty boring. In terms of the leadership that I've received at MNS, I think I can take this back to when I started. As I said, I started as a candidate attorney in June 2020. I got admitted as an attorney in September 2021. I think from September 2021, I've undergone some of the best leadership, I think, in the country. Fast forward to 2023, I'm currently being trained to be part of the management of leadership at this very young age. I think I would attribute the trajectory mostly to how open the current leadership at MNS has been. From the chairman all the way to the senior associates. They have been extremely supportive. They've given me the platform to not only learn but be myself and allow me to create my own leadership style. And that's currently the process that I'm undergoing. I think I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Not to blow my own horn at all. I think that this could be the first time in the history of MNS that you have a colleague who's started with MNS and is climbing up the ranks at, I suppose, a rapid rate. I think that everything that's been taught to me in the past 3 years, obviously, and the things that I'm still going to keep learning are going to play an instrumental role in assisting the younger generation as well, and getting MNS to the vision that it envisages itself currently. Generations have changed quite a bit. I think there's drastic changes that have happened in the past 5 to 10 years, especially at MNS. And I wasn't here, but obviously management has taken me through some of those changes. I think you can see now with the current youth that we have at MNS that they bring fresh ideas that are going to, I think, assist the firm to keep up with other firms and to grow. My first piece of advice would be, I know this is a bit cliche, but just remove the time aspect from the thinking. I think every single person can do whatever they want, whenever they want, if they put their mind to it. So my second piece of advice is to really focus. I think for people to really focus, they need to be honest with themselves. They need to ascertain what are their weaknesses, what are their strengths. How do I work on my weaknesses? How do I better my strengths? Those are some of the things that on a daily basis you need to go back to. That will assist you in basically shaping not only your life, but also your career path. Always be teachable. Always be teachable and have the utmost zeal just to keep learning. Those are the things that keep people going, especially in this corporate environment. I think my superiors have done a great job at keeping this firm as young as possible, as old as they are. I think we've just integrated into an environment that just propels our youth. I barely feel any older every day that I get here. I think as the youth and maybe personally in going forward, I would like to keep that environment. I would like to keep the environment where as generations become younger, we create a firm that's conducive and lively to the youth and the current circumstances.